Ah, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word, man? This rapper's jersey be getting whatever. What's going on, y'all? I'm wait till y'all come in on this joint, man. Holla at me. Wait till y'all get in on this joint, man. I'm a little ashy right now, but it is what it is. And my hair not cut, but it's getting cut tomorrow. So I'm gonna be on here like a new man on here tomorrow, man. I'm gonna lock in with y'all, man. But thought it was time for me to get on right now. So I'm like, let me come holler at y'all. Talk about some Chicago stories, some wild stuff. When I really recognized what Chicago really was and where I was really living at. You know what I'm saying? Because as a shorty, I ain't had no idea. As a look, you know something, but you don't really know until you out in it for real. But I'm gonna wait till y'all get on in here. Ain't nobody in here, but like I say, I'll do the talking at the beginning because it'll be weird for y'all who are watching it after it's over to see me just sitting here without saying nothing. That's kind of weird and awkward. So, uh, but we gonna see who all get on him and see if y'all get on him, man. We gonna see if y'all get on his joint, man. Oh man, what's up, y'all? Somebody just popped on in here, man. What's going on, man? Somebody popped in here. What's the word, y'all? What's going on, y'all, man? Do me a favor, y'all, as y'all come in, hit that like button for me. Hit the like button for me as y'all come in. I definitely appreciate it. Talking about Diddy. What's going on, man? You new to the channel? If so, what's the word, boss? What's the word? What's going on, y'all, man? What y'all hit the like button for me as y'all come in. Miss A, what's going on? She talking about Lil Ross from the six. What's going on? Y'all finna come in here strong, man. That's what's up. Uh oh, you like appreciate it? I appreciate it. Man, I had to go find this joint for real. And I really forgot I had it. Like till I was telling y'all the other day, like I got a Vince Carter Raptors jersey. Yeah, I got the one with the dinosaur on the joint though. Like I like that one. Uh how's everyone in what? Everybody all good where I'm from. Look, I'm trying to wait till a few more people get in here, Miss A. We're gonna see how many people I can draw in here, man. We gonna see. We gonna see. Raquel, what's going on? I'm catching all y'all in good timing. Romero's, what's the word, man? I'm catching all y'all in good timing, man. How y'all feeling, man? Uh, yeah, man. I put the link to my joint on my IG page. So feeling better. That's what's up. I'm glad you're feeling better, boss. So I only got 5 people in here right now. So we're gonna see how many people I can get. The Kelly vlog. Kelly, what's going on? Yeah, y'all, you was on with me last night when I was telling my little my stories about my rodents. And Oh man, we was having a time last night. I was talking crazy. But what's up, y'all? What's the word? What's the deal? Um, I'm trying to at least get like 10 people in before I start really talking. But until then, man, y'all can hit me up. Y'all can talk to me in there. Talk to me in the chat for a little minute before nothing much. Got out work. Got my kiddos at the park. You at the park with them? That's what's up. Yeah, people just getting out work for sure. You right. They just getting out work. So I didn't even take that into account for real. But we'll see. Got the kids at the park. That's a good deal. Ruben, what's going on? What's the word, boss? Y'all hit the like button for me as y'all come in. Man, I'm glad you in here too, bro. For real, for real. Man, y'all coming show out for me all the time. Hey, last night I was on for like 2 hours last night. Yep, third, like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was on for like 2 hours last night. I was in there. Y'all had me telling all my little stories about in the wintertime in Chicago when the mice be coming into the into the apartment. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, Raquel. Tell her show some love to me. For sure. Alright, so yeah, but man, I be forgetting. Hold on, just received my voting ballot via mail here, fam. Got you. DeAndre, what's going on? I'm glad you back, man. Like I said, I'm trying to wait till I get like 10 in here. But if I don't get 10 in like 2 minutes, I'm just gonna start talking. And people will join in as I'm talking. That's usually how it work. But yeah, man. Well, I be forgetting where all y'all from. Where y'all at? Where y'all located at? Cause I be forgetting for real. I experienced that I'm town home. Y'all in your town home. I stay right next to a field. Right. When you stay right next to a field, that's really what be are you Michigan. So, oh yeah, I know you Detroit, Raquel. San Antonio. Okay. Love to be back. One of y'all mind living this chat up. They finna get it cracking. I ain't said nothing for it to chat for it to be really cracking right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I talked about living next to fields and the mice coming in the summertime. And I told a story about me and my mom catching like, man, it was ridiculous. Like it was ridiculous. There was one day we came in, it was like it had to have been like 9:30 at night we came in. So walked into like one of the mouse had some babies running through the crib. It was over with. But anyway, look, you said how is Chicago? Chicago good, bro. Like, I recommend everybody come check it out. And see it for yourself. Have a good time here. Especially, y'all gonna be in the tourist area, so y'all gonna be straight, man. Y'all gonna be all good. You know what I mean? Y'all in the tourist areas, check out the city. Chicago got the best downtown in the United States of America. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. And as y'all can see, my feet are firmly cemented to the ground. But yeah, so like I'm gonna tell, I came on here to just talk about some Chicago stories, right? Cause with me telling y'all to come visit. Mind you, these stories are stories that took place in the inner city, like in the hoods of Chicago, right? So this stuff did not happen in downtown area. This is not happening in the tourist areas. This is like in the inner cities of Chicago during the time that I'm growing up. And me understanding what city I'm in and like what's really going on in the city that I'm from. As a kid, like Chicago always been a gang banging city. There's always been that. You know what I'm saying? When you're a kid, you kind of oblivious to it because you just living your life as a kid. You know what I mean? You're not really like worried about street stuff because you're a kid. But it come a point in time in every young man's life where they recognize, all right, look, Chicago is you got to deal with different stuff. And I always say this, man, the young men and young women in Chicago have a different relationship to the city, especially young in the inner city. Young black men and young black women, we kind of got a different relationship to the city than they do. Now they be out and about and they see the same stuff we seeing, But I want to say when you hit them teenage years, that's when you start being faced with different adversity in the streets outside. Um, when I hit about 12 years old, that's when I really knew like what what Chicago really was for real. Um, and that's because that's when I started like traveling a little bit by myself, being by myself, not being with my moms, not being with. Hold on, most definitely we became outnumbered. Hold on, what y'all asked? What y'all talking about? Oh, talking about the mice. Yeah. So when I wasn't with my mom and stuff, like when when you by yourself, you operating throughout the city, and that's when I really learned where I was at. So like I remember when I was 12 years old. No, I was 13. I was 13 years old. And I told this story before. I was 13 and my little sister was just had graduated kindergarten. So me and my little sister was in elementary school together. We call it grammar school in Chicago. We was in elementary school together. So while we in elementary school together, um, she graduated from kindergarten. So like she graduated probably a week before. Yeah, I'm in Chicago now. I'm in Chicago now. Yep. I went to college in Mississippi and then grad school in Arkansas. Then came back to Chicago because my daughter was always here the whole time. They don't want to do nothing about the mice in them city. Nah, they don't. And so look, my little sister had graduated kindergarten the week before that. So you graduate kindergarten, she not going to school no more. My auntie is babysitting her or something. But I had a whole week of school left to go. And that last week of school is fun. Like you just going to school, kicking it with your friends, right? I'm like seventh grade at the time. So we get on the school bus. It's the last day of school, the very last day of school. We get on the school bus to go back home after school. When we pulling up, because the school bus would drop us off in like they would drop us off in front of another elementary school. We would have to walk to our local elementary school, and then that was like a pickup and drop off point for school buses. So they dropped me off at Arthur Ashe Elementary School on like 85th and Ingleside, right? Drop me off over there. While we pulling up, I'm seeing some dudes across the street. It's about 5 or 6 of them. And they got to be teenagers. They probably like 15, 16, right? Around that age range, right? And so, man, hold on. Because my people know they be calling me. Say, are you die fast? Oh, nah, bro. I'm not nothing. See, he come over here talking game banging talk. I'm not nothing. So anyway, yeah, my people know they call me as soon as I get on live. Anyway, I see a group of dudes across the street. It's like 5 or 6 of them. They like 16, 15. I told my homie KD, my homie Kiefer, I told him on a bus, I say, KD, I say, I'm finna cross the street. I know these dudes probably finna try to mess with me or something. And I gotta stay across the street. Close it up. Yeah, I gotta stay across the street. Soon as I get off the bus, I'm walking. Now I'm walking with, there's a little young boy that used to ride the bus with us. I used to like walk him home, and then I would walk to my crib, right? Which my crib was a little further walk than his. So me and the young boy probably like eight years old. He probably like 7 or 8. I'm 13 at the time, right? I see the dudes across the street, they patting each other. They start tapping each other. They looking at me though, right? So I'm like, fuck. Because I know they see me. Now I know they own that with me now. You know what I'm saying? So one of the dudes crossed the street, come behind me and the young boy walking home. The dude started asking me questions. He behind me. Hey, what school you go to? I tell him I go to Turner Jew Language Academy. That's a school on 93rd and Princeton, right? By 95th and the Dan Ryan. It's an elementary school though. I'm 13. I'm not in high school yet. So then dude asked me, it's a ton of safe areas to visit in Chicago, bro. A ton. It's a beautiful city. What I'm telling y'all going on is in the inner city. And it's from a time when I'm a teenager, like which is a critical time for young black boys in the city. But y'all, it's a ton of safe areas for you to visit. Like go downtown, you be cool, you straight. Up north, you straight, all of that. You cool, man. So you'll be all good. But anyway, the dude asking me questions, he asked me where I live at. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna tell you where I live at. So I point down, I'm like down that way somewhere. So dude said, oh, so you think it's sweet, huh? Time out. When a dude say that to you, that means he definitely looking for all type of trouble. He want trouble for real, right? South of the White Sox Stadium. Right, 35th. So look, he looking for trouble, obviously. So the little boy with me, he getting nervous because he know he like 8 years old, but he could tell the hostility in the other dude's voice that he on some trouble. So I told the little boy, I say, bro, run home. I say, go ahead and run. I say, go ahead and run. Cause I know what's gonna go down now. I told the little boy go run. He run home, run in the crib. All right. So I keep walking. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm finna get to the crib because I know he got a group of dudes with him. So I'm like, I usually cut through the blocks. I cut through the blocks. I'm like, I can't cut through the blocks now. I got to go to the main street because if something happened, I need somebody to see something happening to me. So somebody will hopefully stop if something go down, right? I go to the main street. I go towards the main street. As soon as I hit the corner of the block, I take off running, right? I just take off running. I hear dudes say, hey, hey, hey. But I don't know, something in me, this is my foolish pride. Foolish pride. Something in me told me to stop running because I live over here. I can't be running where I live at. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might see them again. And some just told me stop running. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I should have slapped myself. I should have kept running, but I just stopped. I don't know what it was. Foolish pride now. I'm 13. Foolish pride. I just stopped running. When I turn back around, he on a bike with another dude. It's a big dude. The big dude on a bike with him, he riding on the back of the bike with the dude, right? I'm like, fuck, now they on a bike. So they pull up on me. So I say, so what y'all finna jump me now? Imagine the dude he on a bike with, they like 16, 17 years old. The dude he on a bike with gotta be about 240, 230. I'm not lying. This is a big old dude. He about 230, 240. Imagine I'm 13. I'm a little shorty. Right? I'm chubby little kid at the time. I'm a little shorty. So I'm like, y'all finna jump me? Dude say, nah. He's like, man, I ain't gotta jump you. I'll fight you my damn self. Right? Dude look like Chris Paul. To this day, I didn't like Chris Paul for years because of that. Because the dude that was trying to press me looked like Chris Paul. I ain't like him for years. So then he like, he asked me what you is, right? Now in Chicago, he's trying to figure out if I'm the same affiliation. He don't even care if I'm the same thing he is. They just want to jump somebody. He don't care what. He don't care if I'm folks, just GD, BD. He don't care. He don't care if I'm Vice Lord. He don't care if I'm one of the foes, Folk Corner Hustler. He don't care if I'm a Blackstone, one of the moles. He do not care. They just trying to figure out if they want a reason to do something to me. They want a reason, right? They will make up a reason just to do something. Like at that age, right? So one of the big dude on the bike say, how old is you, shorty? Right? Now I told y'all I'm 13, but I told him I was 12 because 13, you might be old enough to get your ass whooped. Like, I'm not being like, this is like stuff I got to think on the fly. I got to think of this on the fly because, again, I'm knowing that teen at the end of your name, you might be old enough to catch a whoop and catch a beating. So I said, I'm 12. Big dude say, man, this a little boy. This a little boy, right? The dude that looked like Chris Paul, he ain't trying to hit. He like, nah, man, wait. He like, man, come on, this a little boy. Dude trying to get on that with me still, right? I had a little watch. My mama bought me a watch. You know, at Burlington, used to have them little watches for like $20. It was a nice watch. I think I still got it. Matter of fact, I think I do. It was a Kenneth Cole watch. That's what it was, Kenneth Cole watch. And the dude like, hey, let me get that. Yeah, you remember that story I told you about. He like, let me get that watch though. Now I'm not trying to get his watch up. I'm not. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to get to the crib. He like, let me get that watch though. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to get to the crib. And I'm like, he like, man, let me get the watch. I'm like, I'm just trying to get to the crib, G. Now, mind you, as shorties, we in elementary school, we just saying G to each other, like just talking. We thinking we just saying slang, GD, right? He heard me say G. He said, what you say? Right? What you say? So I'm like, oh no, I ain't say nothing. I'm like, no, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. Right, right. Now, cause he heard that G. He thinking, whoa, 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 wait a minute, wait a minute. You say you what? No. So I'm like, no, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. So the big dude say, man, hey, come on, man. It's a little boy. Come on, come on, come on. So dude, like, all right, man. Ain't no, we ain't finna do nothing. He like, hey, stay in the house and stay in school, shorty. Stay in school. Hold on. You just tried to rob me. You tried to act like you was finna jump me. Now you trying to give me advice about staying in school and staying in the house, staying out the street. Hey man, brother, what is y'all on? What is y'all on? But like I remember that day, that's when I knew I was somewhere. That's how I knew I knew Chicago was something different at that time. Again, I'm 13, but being outside by yourself, you start realizing where you at. I get to the crib, I call my daddy. And now my daddy pissed. Cause now he knowing 2 years prior to this, my brother lost his life. Somebody took my brother's life. My brother was in college at the time, though. You know what I'm saying? My brother in college at the time that happened. So my dad, like, hey, my daddy feeling nervous because he like, I'm not losing another son. Like, that's not in question for him. You know what I mean? So I'm telling my pops like, he mad, he calling my mama like, hey, so you know what happened with Malcolm, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna have to start keeping a closer hand on him because he getting older now. And the older you getting in the city, like again, when you're in them teenage years, in Chicago, the teenage years were the most critical because that's the moment, that's the time when you start getting confronted with gang stuff when you're a teenager. Sometimes you be younger than that, but teenagers for real. So after that happened, I remember I came home, I called my homie KD. I say, remember I told you I had a feeling them dudes was finna try to press me. And he like, yeah. I'm like, it happened. He like, for real? So I'm like, yeah, bro. So, all right. So keep that in mind, right? I tell these stories a lot. So, flashback, I think a couple years after that, I remember this story. I told this already. I told a lot of y'all probably ought to remember this one, but some of y'all may not have heard it. So next year, I graduate 8th grade. I used to hoop at the parks all the time in the city. All the time. So me and my homie Kiefer, we would hoop. My homie Kiefer played in the NBA for half a season. My homie Kiefer Sykes. That's why I told y'all to go look at his documentary. He got a documentary on Amazon Prime called Chi-Town. That's my dog Kiefer. I call him KD. That's my dog Kiefer. We used to go hoop at the parks all the time. He would come to my crib. One day, my mama sent us to the store to go to. I'm on 86 in Euclid. That's right off Jeffrey, right by CVS High School. Right. My mama tell me, "Hey Malcolm, y'all go to the store, give me some bread, whatever. All right, cool. Right." My mama I don't think she gave me no money. I think we had a link card, EBT card at the time. We go to the store. As we walking up to the store, I'm seeing one shorty with his shirt off. And another dude with him. The shorty with his shirt off about our age. The other dude with him, probably like 16, 17, is a tall dude. He probably like was 6'4", right? But the little shorty that was our age, he about our height. Or a little bit shorter than me. Like he was my homie Kiefer height. As we walking up, I told Kiefer, I say, oh man, this gonna be some BS right here. I could tell. But we right in their view. We can't turn around though. If we turn around, they finna definitely get on there with us because they see, they turn around, they must be scared. So we just gotta go to the store now. It ain't no turn around, ain't no none of that. Ain't no turn. We gotta just go to the store. As we walking up to the store, the little shorty with his shirt off say, "Hey, one of y'all got $2?" Right? And we like, no. He say, so y'all going to the store, but y'all ain't got $2 on y'all. We like, right, we ain't got $2. He said, I bet. When y'all get out the store, y'all getting y'all ass whooped, right? That's what he said to us, right? So me and KD, we going to the store. So now I'm really trying to figure out, like, okay, KD, we might have to jump this boy, and then I don't know, whatever the big dude on, we just gonna have to take our chances. I'm so worried about, like, okay, I'm trying to plan out, what's finna probably happen when we get out the store. I can't even remember what my mama told us to get. My homie Kiefer, he remember everything. Okay, she said get that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I say, hey K, if he come up on you and press you, we finna just have to whoop dude. I don't know I don't know what's gonna happen with the big dude, but I don't know. He said, all right, cool. We leave out the store. My homie, that's why I give my homie Kiefer so much credit. KD was always shorter than us. Right now, he taller than me right now. KD's 6 feet even now. I'm only 5'9.5", but at the time, Kiefer was shorter than us. He was always the littlest one in the group. My homie KD leave out the store eating a bag of chips like he ain't worried about nothing. The little dude say, hey, y'all got that $2? We say, no, we don't. He step up to my homie KD and say, so y'all finna take this ass whooping? My homie KD eating his chips like ain't nothing to it. Turned to him and balled the bag. My boy KD turned to him, balled the bag of chips up and said, yup. He said, you finna take that ass whooping? My boy said, yup, right? And stepped in his face. Now, me and KD, we looking at dude. We both sitting there with him. So he smiled and he say, the boy smiled and say, hey, what y'all is? We like nothing. He like, so y'all ain't in no game. No, we not, because we wasn't. We just was down there hooping. And he like, oh, so y'all just be at the park hooping. Yup. We ain't, again, we not bagging away from him at all. Then the dude look at us and he say, I ain't finna mess with y'all, man. Y'all probably just moved over here, man. I ain't finna mess with y'all. Ooh. But look, in this moment right here, this is when I learned. Like in Chicago in that time, we had we had to walk a thin line. You can't be too timid. You can't be too tough. If we would have told him, if we would have started cussing, hollering, yelling on that, they definitely would have turned it up on us. And I just had moved over here in a new area. He definitely probably could have called his homies out of, I don't know where they was at. You know what I mean? But because he knew he wasn't scared, but he also knew we wasn't trying to be too tough, he kind of just let us like, oh, all right, well, they ain't scared, but they ain't trying to be too tough. I'm going to just let them go ahead and rock. It was like one of them situations, right? To this day, me and Keeper, we talk about that to this day because that was just crazy, right? So, yeah, God is definitely good. God is definitely good, for real. But, like, again, this is me discovering, like, hey, now I'm in the time. I watched my big brother walk that line in our neighborhood in Detroit. Yeah, it's a tight rope you got to walk. Like, you can't be too tough, but you can't be timid either. You got to just be right in the middle for people to kind of like to earn your respect for real. So now I'm in there like, and when we didn't get into that situation, my homie Kiefer was like, I'm glad we didn't because you got to live over here, Malcolm. Like, I'm only visiting you. You know what I mean? You got to live over here. And again, I'm my mama only son. My brothers came from my dad. I'm my mama only son, and I got to figure out how I'm going to operate through these hoods. Like, you know what I mean? Because this is where I'm at. You know, this is where I'm living at. I got to figure out, I can't be scared where I live at and just stay in the crib like all the time. Like, you know what I mean? So now I gotta understand how I'm finna really rock out here in the street. But I'm glad it didn't happen. Folks don't know I'm from Detroit until I have to show them my friend. Right, facts. So living in the hood, your awareness and improv has to be on point. Facts. So this one I'm learning all this, like all of that gotta be on point. So at the time, I think hold on one second, hold on. Man, my bad, y'all. So yeah, at the time, I think a little bit after that, yeah. So I started my freshman year of high school. Now, in my freshman year of high school, I'm on 86 in Euclid. That's how it is growing up in LA. Got to come up with game plans to lead the crib. It is sad, right? It's sad because these are other black men, other young black boys encroaching on us. Like, this is not like no white dude. This, you know what I'm saying? This is in our own neighborhoods. We got to figure out. That's why I told y'all, like, I got cousins in gangs. My uncles them was in gangs and all of that. I don't advocate for it, though, because I've seen how it terrorized other young black shorties. You feel me? Shorties that moms know you not on no gang bang and stuff and just want somebody to mess with for real. So, look. But again, as an adult, my experience with Chicago is completely different. Because again, them teenage years, man, in the hood was just critical because little shorties trying to make a name for themselves outside. That is the different time. When I got to be an adult, even though I look young, my relationship with the city was different. But as a young shorty, man, I had a different relationship with the city. So I started my freshman year of high school at Morgan Park. Now, mind you, when I started at MP, I'm on 86 in Euclid. So I'm like over what's considered over east. You know what I'm saying? Right by CVS High School. So I got to take a bus, a train, and a bus to get to high school. Cause we don't in Chicago, and it might be like this for other schools. Like we don't have school buses to pick us up in high school. The school bus pick you up in elementary school, high school, school buses stop. You gotta get yourself to school. Whether you getting dropped off, whether you're driving, or whether you on a bus, right? I was too over whatever street. Yeah, you too old. Yeah. Once you get out of that, nice Raptor jersey, repping. Yeah, Vince Carter. This is my brother's favorite player, low key, like not low key for real. My brother that's deceased, his favorite player was Vince Carter. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I start high school, 14 years old. I'm traveling across the city for high school. This one I really, really see it for real, right? Because when you coming home from school, now you running into other shorties from other schools. Now you learning like high schools got beef with other high schools. You going through different neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Now you really seeing it for real. So 95th and the Dan Ryan had a McDonald's over there. I used to call it the most dangerous McDonald's in Chicago. It's closed now though. As a kid, as a teenager, it was the wildest McDonald's I felt like in Chicago because all the kids, the McDonald's was by a bus terminal that all the kids in the city, if you went to high school all across the city, that bus terminal was having kids from all different schools over there. You know what I'm saying? Different schools, different gangs or whatever like that or whatever. Nah, Kelly, you'll be fine. You'll be fine up north and stuff too. You know what I mean? You have a good time. Like I said, y'all ain't nobody gonna be on there with y'all. Cause y'all like you grown and all, ain't nobody finna be doing nothing to y'all. Like, even me, I'm grown now. So like she said, no, I'm good. Ain't nobody finna be doing nothing like that to y'all, yeah. Hold on. Ours on Joy Road. Yeah. So in the McDonald's, right? All the little shorties from different high schools would be in there. And I remember one time, this freshman year, I get off the bus. I want to stop at McDonald's because I'm hungry. And I wanted to get something to eat. I go on to McDonald's, right? As soon as I go up in there, it's a dude in there pressing. It's some dudes pressing the other little boy in there, like another dude in there. They ready to get on that with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where you from? Woo, I know you be with what's the name in them over there? All this, all of that. And they pressing them. Now, I just walked into this McDonald's. I just walked in here. I can't leave out now. If I leave out, I'm causing too much attention. They gonna say, "Oh, look, little shorty scared. We finna get on that with them." So now I'm in here. I can't leave out now. I'm seeing them press somebody. I'm seeing like they finna try to jump somebody. I just gotta stay in here and stay calm and be cool. Cause if I try to hurry up and leave, they gonna figure you scared. And in Chicago, the little shorty smell fear like a shark smell blood and water. Once they know you scared, it's over with. So now, now I'm in here, I'm like, I gotta order my food and just chill. They in there trying to get on that. Hold on, my ex pulled me up there. Are y'all talking about the y'all McDonald's? Now I'm in there I'm trying to get my little food. I'm ordering my food, but like I'm knowing like, damn, this situation in here might go left for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? They in there on that. Luckily, I think did the police? No, I left up out of there. I got up out of there in good timing. But I think the police might have pulled up a little bit after that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, all right, man, thank God thank God I missed all that. I'm trying to get to the crib, bro. I ain't trying to be on that. I'm trying to get home. But yeah, man, like me going to school, you going live tonight? What time is it right now? Look, I be telling y'all I be going live, and then I don't end up going live. I don't end up going live. So I probably will be on live because I'm on so early today. So yeah, I probably will be going live because I'm on early today. So yeah, though, like for me, like I'm telling y'all that period of me being in high school, that's when I really found out what was going on in the city. Like when I went to Morgan Park High School, like I'm thinking because Morgan Park, like close to Beverly. My brother went to Morgan Park too. I'm thinking like, all right, I should be cool. Then I'm finding out like in MP, you got kids from Ada Park. Ada Park is the neighborhood King Von father from Ada Park. right? These black disciples. The Ada Park boys in Ada Park, they going to school. Oh, Lakeshore Drive, yeah. Lakeshore Drive is beautiful. Yeah, like listen, I tell people, if you go, listen, any dude, if you in Chicago or you from Chicago, ride down Lakeshore Drive at night with a beautiful woman. There's some R&B music playing. Listen, you hear me? That's a date for real. Lakeshore Drive is beautiful. Beautiful. Like I'm talking about what? If you take a girl down Lakeshore Drive at night with the R&B music playing, y'all just came from having date night or something like that, she gonna fall in love probably. I'm for real. You then like first of all, seeing the Chicago skyline at night is an aphrodisiac. You hear me? Seeing the Chicago skyline at night with a woman is an aphrodisiac. And any dude from Chicago know I ain't lying. For real. Y'all know I ain't lying. Yeah, that's a nice long drive up and down the shore of the city. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, Chicago got beautiful parts. I have so much footage of the city on my phone. It's a beautiful city. And I think that he said, wait, repeat that. Seeing the Chicago skyline at night with a woman is an aphrodisiac. That's gonna make, like, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna get you. Hold on, that's a nice long. Yeah. So yeah, looking at that skyline, what? Psh. Especially when it's lit up like that. Oh man. Especially if the woman not from Chicago. If she not from Chicago, she ain't never seen that. She gonna be in awe. You know? But damn, what I was saying. But yeah, so I'm single though, but I'll put it on. Now you got to put it on your bucket list though. You have to put it on there. It's beautiful. And Raquel lived here, even though she from Detroit. She could tell you like downtown and stuff it's immaculate for real. It's an experience for sure. And even as like I told y'all, I think my experience with downtown in the city is a little different as an adult because you seeing all different parts of the city that you probably didn't go to before. Even though my mama had us all throughout Chicago, because my mama never wanted us to be relegated just to the neighborhood we was in. You know what I mean? So we was going downtown. We was going to, all the little nice areas and all that type of stuff too. So yeah, but as an adult experiencing it is definitely top tier without question. So yeah, like, the hood parts get a bad rap and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stories I'm telling, that took place when I was like a teenager, might give it a bad rap, but like I said, y'all ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all ain't gonna be in the hoods I was in. So y'all gonna be fine. Y'all not gonna be in the hoods I was in. But Raquel was on like 79th, I think she told me, which is crazy. But yeah. But anyway, now don't be lying to me and telling me you'll be an interview and they do me like, look, dang, see y'all seen that? See, nah, they never gonna do you like that. Duck was a hot name in the streets. So yeah, you live right by Italian Fiesta, Raquel. You did say that. Yeah, you ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you like that, Kelly. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. The most the boys might try to do get your number or something. You know what I mean? But you gonna be down there with the tourists. You're going to be down there, in the cool area. You're going to be fine. Ain't nobody going to do nothing to you. Look, all the little vloggers, I didn't see the vloggers that travel to cities. They be all downtown, up north. I didn't see folks, I didn't see people driving through the inner city parts where I'm from and all that. You know what I mean? So you be fine. Well, wait, they still snatching phones at the air. Nah, they not doing that. No, they not doing that, Raquel. They not. I ain't heard of nothing like that happening in a while. But yeah, so what I was saying. Nah, yeah, when I got to high school and I really see a snatching phone. Look, you trying to. She talking about on the red line. She talking about on the red line. She's scared to come now. Nah, man, they ain't snatching phones no more. Not at all. She told me they still doing it. I ain't heard nobody getting their phone snatched in a long time on the train. She don't even like a whiff of trouble. Nah, she ain't trying to do none of that. But again, you downtown, you gonna be good. Like ain't nobody finna be doing nothing to you down there. Yeah, brave. Yeah, you brave, snatch your phones right out of folks' hands and off their face. Yeah, you gotta be brave because there's people out here that'll pop you. I hear snatching phones is worse in the UK. Can't even have it out in London. Yeah, they wilding. They wilding. But look, so I remember back in like 2009, my grandma was living on like 78th and Walcott. She got off the bus and a crackhead stole her phone, snatched her phone out of her hand. Like snatched her phone out of her hand while she was like trying to talk on the joint. I wish I was with my sister so bad. I would have tried to chase him down, trip him in some more. A little crackhead trying to hurry up, trying to steal her phone to go sell it or something. This was like 2009 on 78th Street. This in the hood though, like in the. This in the hood for real, but yeah. Yeah, this one, the flip phone was out. Like, there's a flip phone ever too. I was pissed. Because I was like, what? Hold on. My eye was shot up when I was a kid. I almost died. A rod on 6 man across the Teresa. Has a window on my head, girl. Oh, yeah, you had some bad experiences. I get that part. I get that. I get that. But no, when y'all be some of y'all saying like certain things happening with rappers, they be in street wars and they be in beef with each other. So yeah, they gon' stuff gonna be happening unfortunately to them. Unfortunately. Speaking of that, so like y'all don't like I told y'all when I got to school, I'm going to school with people that's like I'm thinking Morgan Park School ain't gonna have no like craziness in there, but what? I was in for a rude awakening. Morgan Park was a really good school academically, but we had gangs in there too. Like Ada Park kids, Black Disciples, they was all through Morgan Park. Then you had the Jungle kids, the GDs from the Jungle, they was in there and all that too. So it was just like me having to learn to adapt to my environment. You know what I mean? And I think like me growing up while I grew up kind of like made me able to adapt to whatever. Cause I was always in situations where like I always been this. I always been I was always smiling kid. I never was trying to be tough. I always been what y'all see on like right what y'all see on YouTube, this always been me. And so like because I was different from a lot of the shorties I grew up with, like of course I had to learn how to adapt to where I was at. You know, she said, "Kept on the real life before it go too far south." Yeah, Chicago is beautiful. Like I said, I had my professors. One of my professors from Arkansas State. She came to Chicago and visited. White woman. She had a great time though. You know what I mean? But she was in the tourist area. She loved it. So yeah. Like I said, y'all have a good time, man. And you will be shocked. You'll be shocked that like if you never visited here, you will be shocked how clean the city is for the most. Like for real, like people from New York be telling me, like people from New York and like places like Philly and stuff, they always talk about how like clean the city is. You know what I mean? How especially like downtown, all of that. Raquel, I stayed going to Grand Lux all the time. Stayed going to Grand Lux. Grand Lux right off Michigan Avenue. It's right on Michigan. So the first time I ever went, my teacher took us. Like he took me and a few other students. He took us to Grand Lux. And my man always told me, man, listen, you get older and you get your girlfriend, you know what I mean, nice young lady you dating, take her to Grand Lux. This was like back in like 2009. Yeah, 2009, 2010, around that time. Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice little spot. Grand Lux was smooth. Yeah, it was smooth. I was living in South Carolina. What? Oh, you done had some experiences, Kelly. A 53-year-old dude was stalking you? That's crazy. Well, that's scary, rather. That's scary. It said you think you done visiting places for a minute. Yeah. So yeah, but like when I like I say, it's a lot. Like it's a lot for y'all to definitely for people to do here. It's endless amount of activities. And like I said, Raquel could tell y'all. Raquel, you was eating Italian Fiesta? I know you had to because you was right over there on 79th and Halsted. Right off the 9. You said you wasn't eating no Italian Fiesta. What? What? What you was eating? You wasn't eating no pizza? Nobody was crying, missing cognac. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Want to get an Italian Fiesta? That was our pizza we ate all the time. All the time we eat Italian Fiesta. Like if somebody had a birthday party, somebody had a baby shower, somebody we had a sleepover at the crib. We was eating Italian Fiesta all the time. I'm trying to see what my daughter was doing because she. Well, you don't like thin crust though. Yeah, I like the thin crust, man. That's what I like thin crust for sure, for sure. But yeah, though. So yeah, man. I got to high school. Hey, look, I never forget this. Hello, you're supposed to play any games with him though. I had a whole victim advocate at the Mount Pleasant Police Department. He was trespassed from my child. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So look, then I get to high school, right? And when I'm in high school, this one I really like. Oh, this is crazy. When I'm on a bus, my homie then telling me like, "Hey, look, when don't have your school ID on the CTA bus, cause like the little shorties from Julian High School try to mess with the Morgan Park kids, and like if they see you go to Morgan Park if they see you go to Morgan Park on your ID, they might try to get on there with you. So now I'm on the bus like, all right, then I can't even wear my ID. I got to keep my ID in my book bag, all that. So I'm just figuring out all this stuff on the fly, all this on the fly. You know what I mean? And then in school, now I'm seeing when you see fights for real, like you seeing like dudes get knocked out for cutting people in the lunch line. You like, yeah, what is we on in here, G? What's going on? I seen the dude get whooped for cutting the dude in the lunch line. Like it was like, yeah, y'all in here wilding. You know what I mean? Even though Morgan Park was it was a really good school academically. We just had some different type of. Sometimes we had some different shorties in there a little bit, you know. But like I said, it taught me how to adapt to whatever situation I'm in, whatever environment I go to. So from being here, I done been a lot of different situations. You know what I mean? So yeah. See, that's crazy. Yeah, nah, like it sounded like you had some wild crazy dude, Kelly. But yeah. So, but I'm gonna tell y'all too, man. When I got older, I would say that's when I really started doing even more in the city of Chicago. Like you start going out, even though I don't drink, I don't smoke. You know what I mean? You start going to other little facilities, other little spots. You start liking and seeing little places in the cut, going to Hyde Park area. Hyde Park is where Obama used to live when he was a senator. So you got the Hyde Park area. A lot of affluent black people live in Hyde Park. So what made me want to stay in Chicago? Well, my children are here. So that's a big reason. Uh, I had my daughter was born when I was 18 years old. So I was still in high school at the time. I went off to college. Um, my mom and my family, they looked after my daughter while I was going to school. You know what I mean? So because I graduated from Mississippi Valley, and then I went to grad school in Arkansas for 2 years, got my master's degree, and came back to the city because my daughter was here. And then I had my son and all that some years after that. So yeah, my kids here. So only I'll leave Chicago if the only way I leave Chicago is if they give me a nice bag I can't refuse. Truthfully, you know what I mean. If I get something like that, then yeah, I can leave. But other than that, man, my kids here, my people here. I'm real family oriented. You know what I mean? Like I always been a family dude. Like my family's super close knit. So it wasn't really no like for me, it wasn't really no leaving like that unless I just really had a bag I could not refuse for real. But yeah, I mean a lot of people have left the city. Like I know people that's from the city. Um I know people that's from the city that we went to college, they stayed where they was at. They stayed where they went to college at, you know. But for me, it was a little different. I came back to the crib, but since I came back, man, Chicago ain't been nothing but good to me. So I ain't had no issues or no problems, thankfully, luckily. You know what I mean? So yeah, I stayed here in the city. You know, I'm trying to look for something on the thing. I can't even see it. But yeah, no, I appreciate it though. I appreciate that 100%. But yeah, though, like, yeah, I can see we got like what a few people on here. Yeah, but y'all can ask me some questions too. In the meantime, before I continue on with some other stories, y'all can ask me some other questions too, or just whatever. Man, oh, advice for gaining subscribers, man. So we was talking about this last night, Raquel. For me personally, I think going live is a good way to gain subscribers, truthfully, because people just be coming on your live stream that don't never even been on your channel before. So I think going live helps. And I think talking about trending topics, like for me, uh, like if you go on like Twitter or Instagram and see what's really in the news cycle and talk about those things, that helps. Putting hashtags in your description box for your videos, putting hashtags, that helps. Uh, but yeah, doing topics that's hot at the time. I think some of my best videos outside of the vector marketing video and outside of the Russell Wilson and Sierra video, my best videos came from whatever I was talking about being a hot topic at the time. And so I guess my video kept coming up during that time. And so yeah, people people kind of gravitated to it when they saw it. We said, "What's good, fam? What's going on, bro? I appreciate you hopping in here, man." Um, and then you said, "How long have I been a content creator?" Man, I started content creating on YouTube 2017. I had just graduated from grad school in Arkansas. I wasn't working yet. I ain't had no job at the time, and I figured while I was looking for a job in media. And while I was looking for a job, I figured if I get a YouTube channel and just keep on practicing my skills of me speaking and talking, that I would still stay sharp. And I ended up not getting a job in media. I ended up getting a job in like government. And then, but I still just kept with my channel because it was fun for me. Like I had a radio show in college, I had a TV show in college, and so I got used to like speaking, and I like giving my opinions on things and having people interact with me. So I just went from there. But since 2017, I've had this channel. What do you want your legacy on socials to be and legacy in real life? Socials. I guess I want to be known for a dude who really just spoke his own truth. Spoke things that was true to me and true to who I am as a person. Never a person that was just saying stuff for clicks and views and likes and all of that. Like I don't never want to be one of them dudes out there selling out black folks just to gain a following. So I really want to be organically myself. People just remember me for being myself on social media and talking things that's true to me. And my legacy in real life, man, I just want to be known for being a good person that helped other people, a father, a good father that was, always uh, doing what I had to do for my children. You know what I mean? And yeah, just a person who really just did my own thing and marched to the beat of my own drum, but at the same time, a person who give back to other people. So I do true crime on TikTok. Took a break though because TikTok started stealing my views. That's crazy. So that was discouraging. A little other than that, other than the fact that this can be draining. Yeah, it can be draining. Content creating can be draining at times. But I guess for me, I don't know. I like getting on here and talking to y'all, so it kind of like, especially when I'm live streaming, that's really fun for me. I just started live streaming a few months ago, actually. YouTube is a bit more difficult to me. I'm shy and I like to remain low key. Yeah, so believe it or not, Kelly, I was shy for majority of my life. A lot of people don't believe it because I talk so much on here with y'all, but a lot of people that went to school with me would describe me as a shy, low key, like a low key person. Even though I had prominent roles and stuff at school, I still was not a super loud, super like rambunctious person at all. So yeah, yeah, I like y'all. So I talk to y'all for sure. So yeah, but yeah, for me, I think the best thing for content creation is just being consistent. Being consistent in it, being consistent enough where you can just build a following. Because regardless of if you know it or not, even when your channel is small, you got people wondering what you have to say about certain situations and certain things. And I came to find that out from even just having. I only got like I'm almost at 11,000 subscribers, but I remember when I had like 200 subscribers, and people were still like waiting to hear me talk about certain things. So you never know who watching. So I just say keep doing it, keep going, and like don't think you need a whole lot to get started. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't have like all this editing stuff and all these big camera equipment. You can use your phone, a little tripod to put your phone on, a ring light or something, so you can have good lighting, and just go from there. So yeah, that would be the thing that I would say. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I try to encourage anybody that's trying to get into it, because like I really didn't have nobody to kind of tell me anything at all. I just kind of just went out here and just put myself out there, even though I was nervous to even tell people I had a channel at first. Cause sometimes you don't know how people gonna perceive you on social media. You don't know how you gonna come across on when you speaking and stuff. You know what I mean? So, but after I got comfortable with it, you know, I just kept going and kept pushing. So yeah, being single mom, working 3 jobs is something. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I understand that. 3 jobs. I mean, being a parent is a job within itself. So I know having 3 jobs is like, man, it's never ending. But even like if you could, and it's hard to do. It's hard to do because you be on the move. I understand it being a mom for sure. So, but like for me, when I was going into the office for work, I would just make like 5, 6 minute videos sometime before I left the house. I've been got in the shower already, put on my clothes, and sometimes I just talk about certain things for about a good 5 to 6 minutes and just make some content, whenever I could squeeze it in a little bit. Even if you gotta wait till the weekend or stuff like that. But I would do things like, yeah, I'm talking about I would be almost time for me to leave out the house. I'll probably be leaving out in like 15 minutes. And I will make like about a 6 minute video sometimes 10. 6 minute video, sometimes five, on whatever is like an important topic, and then just go from there. So yeah, you can just make some short little videos. It ain't got to be super big. Like I tell y'all all the time, like if y'all got a channel, y'all let me know. I'll subscribe to y'all. Tell people to come check y'all out. Tell people to go to y'all channel and listen what y'all got to say for sure. So we all in the content creation game. So I know it can be hard to just trying to kind of get your foot off the ground with it personally. You know what I mean? Like I told you, it took me a while to even like figure out like what was my niche a little bit. I kind of just was, doing different stuff. Thoughts on the Rich Homie Quan situation. Yeah, so when it originally happened, I had made a video about it, and I was saying how like for me, I seen drug usage in the worst way amongst the younger generation, like my age group and even younger. You know what I mean? Like they taking a lot of these pills and drugs, and I don't judge nobody, but I never was a drug person. I never was drinking and nothing like that. So I tell these young they stay away from the drugs, man. You don't know what these people putting into these pills. You don't know what they putting into none of this stuff. it be fentanyl and all this type of stuff and all that. You know, it's dangerous. It's dangerous for real. You know what I mean? So I've seen people become zombies. Like people I went to school with, shorty's younger than me. And they look like fiends because they've been addicted to pills and stuff so much they needed to function. You know what I mean? You're taking your soul out yourself. So it's just a dangerous thing. You don't know what these people are putting in this stuff. So yeah, it was pretty sad though. You know, especially when anybody dies, right? But when you got a family that's dependent on you to be the provider, for you to drive in, for you to take care of things and all of that. When you got kids in general, man, you don't ever want to leave your kids super young. Like, I want to be here as long as I can for my children. So, uh, yeah, I don't want to leave here. I want to leave here. I want to live long enough to see my kids have kids, etc. So, sure, I want to at least see 90 years on this earth if God let me. So, yeah. But it was sad though, because I grew up right, full life. I grew up not grew up. When I was in college, Rich Homie Quan was like the soundtrack to my college to my college years a lot. You know, so yeah. So it definitely was sad to see. Dang, man. I'm looking at what's going on. Do you remember? Oh, I remember a lot of my dreams all the time. All the time. I remember a ton of my dreams. Vividly, I remember them. And so I didn't have dreams about seeing my brother in my dream that's deceased. I didn't have dreams about yeah, I don't know what they mean at all. I didn't have dreams about me well seeing my brother, seeing my grandmother. I didn't have dreams about me like going to go visit family. I didn't have dreams about me taking my kids certain places or whatever. I didn't have dreams about you know, uh having more kids, etc. years down the line. So yeah. So you rarely do you dream anymore? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what the dreams be meaning, but I definitely be dreaming for sure. I definitely dream. That's without a doubt. Uh you trying to family or is it man? Yeah, yeah. So I grew up like that, Raquel. Um my mom and them like we always went. It's so funny. Growing up, me and my people were so close. I thought all black people was like that. And when I got older, I realized they wasn't. But I thought all black families was like mine, like super close, but it's not like that. But yeah, listen, my people be looking for an event to get together. Somebody birthday, all us coming to somebody's house for the birthday. For if it's not, it don't even got to be a party. It could just be a get together or a gathering. Everybody coming over there, my uncles now, my little cousins, my auntie. You know what I mean? Like grandma coming over, my granddaddy be coming through. So we always was just kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? We always was real, real super close knit. So it's kind of ingrained in me to be like that. And, you know, it's kind of ingrained in me. So like I'm gonna do some video about dreams from a biblical perspective. I heard the most random interest, but it's all anchored by my faith. That's the basis of my path. I got you. I got you. Man, it's so funny, man. I was gonna make a video about my belief in God and all that type of stuff. Truly. But I don't know, I think I told y'all my mother was married to a pastor. She's married to him from what year was that? 2008. He passed away at the end of 2012. They got married in 2008, passed away in 2012. But like, you know, that was the most I had really ever really been in church consistently. Consistently, that was the most I ever been in church consistently. But you know, I had a good time, you know, going to go being in church and all that with my peoples and all that. But yeah, I used to be very religious, but now I'm more so spiritual now. Now I get that for sure. I get that for sure. But yeah, though, like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, your mom was the first lady. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, my mom definitely was the first lady. Uh, my mama is a vibrant person though. I gotta get her on here, but she talking about she want me to put a suit on, not a suit on. She want me to dress. I want you to dress up on. I'm like, mama, what? Ain't nobody got time for that. But my mom is a very vibrant person. She's very what's the word I'm looking for? Right. She want me to put a suit on. So I used to wear suits a lot. Like when I was in college, I used to wear suits a whole lot. Um, for several reasons. First of all, Kappa Alpha Psi, Kappa wear a lot of dress, do a lot of dressing up. A lot of it. We do a lot of bow tie wearing, a lot of tie, wearing a lot of ties, wearing a lot of dressing up, a lot of suits and all that too. And then uh at Mississippi Valley State University, I was Mr. MVSU. So we had to wear a lot of suits. And I was wearing a lot of suits and stuff then. So she liked when I dressed like that. That was her thing for me. She liked me wearing suits and all that type of stuff. And but as I stopped going into the office, I got away from it because I wasn't going in the office for work anymore, even when I was still working. I hadn't been in the office in 4 years. Last time I was in the office working was March 2020. March 2020. March 2020. After that, I was at the crib. So yeah. So your mom, pal, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I send condolences to anybody lose their parents, man. That's a difficult thing for sure. But yeah, she want me to put a suit on, man. Or a dress shirt type of thing. And I told her like I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it. I just gotta get like my haircut and stuff and all that. But yeah, she want me to do all of that. She want me to do all that for sure, for sure. So I'm gonna have to do that one time for the fun time for it. Oh, a few times, man. Like I said, I used to wear them a lot. I just got away from it a little bit, but I'm gonna get back to it. Got you. Yeah. So I had my dad on the channel too. The other day I had him on a live stream. He got on a live Q&A with mom dudes. Yeah, that would be fun because my mama is people. My mama is fool. Like I'm a Christian, Kelly. I'm a Christian. But yeah, my mama is hilarious though. Like that's really a fun. Like my everybody I know love my mama because my mama she gonna crack jokes. She the life of the party. All of that. So matter of fact, I was just with her because I was helping her move actually, right? So I was just with her on Sunday, and we was in the car in a U-Haul, and I forgot what song came on. Oh, Super Gremlin, Kodak Black, Super Gremlin. My mama loved that song. She loved Kodak Black, Super Gremlin. And oh man, look, she was in there singing the song, and I'm in there like dying laughing because I'm like, man, it's crazy. I I said, Raquel, how old are you? Yeah. Raquel, she asked, how old are you? She said she 10 to 37. You want to get on?
No, just looking at how many people are in here.
It was a nice amount at first, but it went down.
How many?
What you mean?
How many was in here before?
It was like 20 something. A decent amount. I didn't have a few. My daughter just talking to me in the background right now, trying to figure out, trying to look and see how many people I got on the live stream. She getting on though in a minute. She just don't know if she getting on though. Yeah. 38 in the build. 30. Stephen B, what's going on? Yeah, look, my daughter, she trying to figure out what I got going on. We finna put on here. But yeah, you can do a live. We're gonna have to do a live Q&A with my moms, and we're gonna finish the one I started with my dad too, because we was starting one with my pops, but we was picking up my stepmother from the airport. So my pops, after that I had got off because I was helping her with her bags and all that type of stuff. But if they're trying to see if you legit or not, low key. Yeah, she trying to see. She definitely trying to see what's going on and what's shaking on here. She definitely trying to see what's going on here, man. But yeah, hey, it's so funny because I want her to come on and she love watching musicals. So she watches Hamilton. And she know these songs word for word on Hamilton. Like she watches that a ton. She watch it word for word. Is your chat popping or not? But yeah, they trying to see what's going on. She told me the kids at her school then found my channel. I don't know how, but they found my channel somehow, some way. And I don't know how the hell that happened, but she said they found it. So I don't know. Little kids be trying to figure stuff out. But yeah, she definitely trying to figure out what I got going on here. But she gonna get on though. She just don't know it just. She gonna get on. But she like she in there watching White Chicks. She like them. Man. She be watching a lot of different stuff now. My daughter can't do social media. I've taken her phone. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that for sure. Yeah, her little friends from school found my YouTube page. Kids like pieced stuff together, draw the weird. Yeah, they do. They be trying to figure out what be going on over here. I don't know. The kids at school, and I don't know how they be finding stuff. They be just figuring stuff out. But I'm like, how the hell they find my joint? But anyway, say you love White Chicks the movie? Yeah, she like that movie. She like I told y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, my daughter was Dorothy in the Wiz play. And so when she was preparing to do that role, she just kept watching the Wiz over and over and over. And she still watches that movie like she about to do another play, about to start in a play again. So I got a video up of her singing in the play. I'm finna put it back up. It's still on my phone. I'm gonna put it back up. But yeah, she be in her own little world, her own little land. Peace and keep it solid. All right, Raquel, I'm gonna holler at you. I appreciate you getting on though. I appreciate you all y'all getting on for when y'all get on for sure. My oldest will be 15 on Halloween. Yeah, see, she 13. So yeah, she 13. So I know how that go. All the way through and through. Chicago. And Krista, what's going on? Chicago, what's going on? Look, people from the shy be on here. I'll be like, what's going on? I'll take my black card, but you never seen the Wiz. Oh, you gotta watch the Wiz, man. The Wiz is good. I ain't gonna take it. The Wiz good. Like I said, my daughter, she was Dorothy in it, so she stay watching it over and over. She thinks she Diana Ross for real on there. But yeah, Krista, what part of Chicago you from? You from South Side, West Side? She said you good. You not missing. Oh. I don't think YouTube be sending out my notifications when I go live too. Yeah, that's the one. He talking about the one. The Wiz, the one with Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, Nipsey Russell. University Park. Got you. Did you grow up in University Park? Harvey World. Okay. Harvey is a wild area. Harvey is a wild area for real. In the 80s, okay. Yeah, man, listen. I remember my homie lived in Dalton. He used to be going to through the Harvey train station. Harvey was wild. You said, yeah, now it is. Yeah, now Harvey is wild for sure. What's some of my favorite childhood movies? Um, I used to like Matilda a lot. Matilda, uh, hurt my heart when I seen her test match mainly on the boys' part, but still. Oh man, yeah, that's a part of being a man. You went to Thornton. Okay, I went to Morgan Park. I went to Morgan Park. So, but I graduated 2011. So, yeah. Yeah, look, Steven, like I got a 13-year-old daughter, so I know how to try to navigate that they feelings for the opposite sex, all of that type of stuff. Cause I knew when I was 15, that's when I was liking girls and all that type of stuff too. So yeah. So we trying to I love Vampire in Brooklyn. Boy, Vampire in Brooklyn with Eddie Murphy. That is hilarious. Hilarious. That's when I seen John Witherspoon for real. Like that part with him is super funny to me. Super funny. Yeah, 13, man. 13. Yeah, I'm trying to prepare myself as best as possible. Yeah, she in her 8th grade. She's in her 8th grade year. So yeah, man. So she 13 now. So we just trying to prepare myself for all of that. But I know what kind of can come with it, especially since I was like, 13, 14. That's when you start liking girls for real. And that's when I stopped playing video games. When I got to high school. Have you right? To the 15th power. What they say? Hey, when they asked him, did it look like that dog right there? Hell no. It's a chihuahua compared to the to the MF I saw. Hey, he was getting down. Get ready for 10 years. Yeah. I'm trying to prepare for it for real. Trying to prepare for it. As long as we don't get no you're gonna be good, you're an amazing dad. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got John Witherspoon was on that getting down, wasn't he? Yeah, so yeah, as long as we get through school, all that be cool. Like I told you, I had her at 18 years old. So we ain't trying to do no repeat of that at all. At all. At all. None whatsoever. But yeah. But no though. I'll be talking to her about college and all that type of stuff and the importance of going and the fun that I had at school because I felt like I got a hell of an experience going away for college. I was still blessed to be able to do that. Even with me having her young, I was still blessed to be able to go to school and get a real college experience. Going away, like I said, I was 10 hours away from home, so that like had me ingrained in the school for real. And I went to HBCU, so I had a good time. I was able to see all different type of stuff and just experience Black culture in the South, in Mississippi, which is, that's my paternal origins. My paternal family is from Mississippi. So both my grandmother and grandfather, both from Mississippi, they came to Chicago during the Great Migration in 1960. So it kind of was like a full circle moment for me. You know what I mean? I went to school down there. That was the first time I ever visited my great-grandparents' grave site in Cleveland, Mississippi, when I went to school down there. So it was kind of like a really dope experience. Lulu, close that door. I don't need that picking up in the video. Sorry, y'all. I had to tell my daughter. She got her door open. It's outside. Did anyone tell you that you favor Denzel a bit? No, I ain't never heard that. I heard Flex Washington. They used to tell me I look like Flex from from 101. That's what Miss A called me all the time. And then people been telling me that since I was in high school. I heard Flex a lot. They were looking just like Denzel and John. Shout out to Denzel. I'll take that, man. The girls love Denzel, so I'll take that. Shout out to Denzel. I ran into one boy that was texting my daughter that mess, and he was shook. All I did was talk to him about how to talk to girls. Oh, yeah, I get you. You get Raven Simone? Yeah, I got... Okay. Oh, young Raven Simone. Yeah, young Raven Simone. Got you. Yeah, so I heard see, I got this look. I'm finna get this Super Mario Brothers mustache cut down tomorrow. I'm not finna be out here like this. I'm going to the barbershop tomorrow, getting this cut down so I can stop, you know, get all this cut off, the little coarse hair cut off my face. He said, yeah, not the old one. Yeah, I know not the old Raven-Symoné. I know that. I know that for a fact. But yeah, I didn't heard a lot of flex and stuff like that. Hey, that So Raven intro was 100. It was though. It was for sure. Steven, you say you 38, right? 38. Yeah, so you about the same age as my cousin. My cousin and my brother that's deceased. You about the same age as they would be currently. Well, my brother would be, but my cousin is still alive and stuff, you know. But I'm like, what the hell is that? But yeah, though. So like I think I yesterday, Steven, you was on here last night, weren't you? I think you were. I think you did get on last night when I was talking. And I was telling my rodent stories. Fam, what? Yeah, he was watching the same shows I grew up on, you know, in Living Color. Yeah. Raven and y'all the same age. Yeah. So for me, it's funny y'all say that. So y'all seen Raven-Symoné live probably on the Cosby Show. I wasn't watching. Well, no, because Raven was little girl on there. Y'all probably wasn't watching the Cosby Show then. But yeah. So I saw the Cosby Show late, like when I was like 11 when it came to Nick at Night and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Raven though. Shout out to Raven. Are You Afraid of the Dark was my show. Yeah, that's my cousin that was watching that. Are You Afraid of the Dark? All that type of stuff. Yeah, my cousin graduated high school in 2003. Steven, you graduated high school 03? Or 04? One of them. I was home when the Cosby Show came on, but I ain't watch. Yeah, nobody was watching that at the time. Not at that young age, at least either. But yeah. So yeah, my connection to TV a little different, but I watched a lot of different stuff. But like I told y'all, Drumline and what's the other joint? Drumline and Stomp the Yard had me ready to go to college for real. That's what had me ready to really go to school and really, that's what I knew. I mean, I was gonna go to college regardless. I ain't had no choice. My mom and them didn't give me no choice, but I knew I really wanted, I was excited to go to school based upon that. Oh, 05, I got you. 05. Yeah, so I seen how they was living in college and all of that. Like I was just watching Drumline the other day and I was telling my daughter how like, you know, them movies like that kind of like it had got me excited for college. I saw Stomp the Yard. I saw I guess that was like a precursor to me being in a fraternity, I guess. But yeah. Damn, hold on. Let's see. You blamed your dad. Oh, okay, I got you. I guess he said, "Don't get quiet." Don't get quiet now is hilarious. Yeah, don't get quiet now. Nah, we good. Tell us, Steve, we good, bro. We good. But now, yeah, when I went to school, I kind of was looking for like, man, but I really did have an experience similar to that, to them movies. Like my first roommate was in the band, so he was living that Nick Cannon life. My first roommate was from Detroit, Michigan, Ashley Kelly. He went to Cass Tech High School. My first roommate in college in Mississippi, he was from Detroit. And we connected because we both was, we was Midwest boys in the South, trying to figure out, how to adapt to where we was at. And yeah, and how to deal with the fact that we were so far away from home. That was my man. So he was always gone in the band. Or the band was really band serious at HBCUs. The band life is for real serious. They really be like, that is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? People come to the game to see how the band gonna sound. So with him being my roommate, I saw that firsthand. I was held back in 3rd grade for no other reason than my mom suffering. Oh, I got you. Got you. Yeah, man. He says a midway. Shout out to Nelly now, man. They gave us a little soundtrack, man. They gave us a little soundtrack for the Midwest. That's why I like Nelly a lot. He's repping the Midwest heavy. We Midwest dudes, so yeah. They don't make movies like Stomp the Yard and Drumline. Now they don't, for real. But that is really what had me really like, man, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna find a girl that like Megan Good. I'm gonna find me I'm gonna kick it with my homies from all different areas. And that's what I did, though. That's what I did. Or like you guys served. Man, I'll never forget how they was beating on Marcus Houston in that hallway for them drugs, for that dope. They was whooping Marcus Houston in the hallway. If heaven was a mile away. I'm talking about Theta Nu. Theta Nu, so funny. The chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi pledge to is Theta Mu. Stephen B. Theta Mu chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi, that's the chapter that I'm from. So that is funny that you said that. We should have did that. Who's that peeking in my window? Theta. We should have did a Theta Mu joint for real. That is hilarious. You say that. Love Don't Cost a Thing. Yeah, man, that was my movies, man. Shout out Love Don't Cost a Thing. Hey, that is like a classic movie for me, like, and I guess for our age range as well. Even though I'm 31, I'm a little younger than y'all, but you know we saw some of the same movies. We saw some of the same movies for sure. But yeah, so yeah, I did a lot of the stuff in the movies. Steven, look, y'all gotta stop. I'm good. Don't make the check. Right, we finna be lively in here, man. We gonna have a good time, man. I think some more people finna come here too. Why schools you want home? I mean, right, exactly. No, I ain't never watched Cruel Intentions, Kelly. Steven, y'all might remember that. Hey, fun fact, I ain't see School Days till I got to college for real. Spike Lee School Days. I ain't see that till I got to college. First time I ever seen that was in college at the time. So Spike Lee got a lot of classic movies though. Now I saw Wild Things though. I saw that. That's what old girl. What's that girl name, man? What is her name? Damn, I forgot. Y'all, is Neve Campbell or something like that her name? Neve Campbell. And Wild Things. And what you call it was in there, I think, was it Kevin Bacon in there? Yeah, How High. See, I watched all that. All that, man. And I didn't see Wild Thing. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I was watching. Man, I was watching stuff I was not supposed to be watching for real. At a young age. Thank God I ain't turned out to be no real. You better get her name right. Yeah. Right. That's what, yeah, old girl was, she was nice now. She was nice, Steven, for real. She was a fine white woman. She was. She was cold. Look, she was colder than a better baby mama. I told you. Hey, she was cold. What's old girl from Dusk to Dawn? What's the Hispanic girl from Dusk to Dawn name? What's her name? Is that Salma Hayek? What? Hold on. What's that girl name? Y'all finna, they gonna call Dr. Umar on me in a minute. I keep naming these non-black women. I keep naming it. She just Salma Hayek fine. Yeah, she cold. Yeah. You can like non-believe. Nah, for real, you can. Nah, I just I'm joking. I'm being silly. I'm being silly when I say that. But I told y'all, I think I gotta. Well, I don't think. I know I gotta marry a black woman though. I know. Just strictly off of stuff that I stand for. You know what I'm saying? Desperado. That's the one with Antonio Banderas with the guitar case and the gun in the guitar case. Yeah, Jessica Alba. He said, "Why you have to?" Oh, never mind. I understand. Yeah, for several reasons, Kelly. Um, Go ahead and do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Hey, for several reasons. So, damn, should I made a video about it before. So, like, um, Jessica Alba is still gorgeous, didn't age at all. Yeah, she cold though. I ain't gonna never front on her. I ain't gonna never front on her. She cold. But no. So, like I was saying, like I gotta marry a black woman because, like the stuff. So I'm a pro-black individual for the most part. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I am. I'm not gonna act like I'm just the most pro-black person ever to exist. But like, for example, my kids are raised, they black. Like, let's just say I had kids with a non-black woman. And then her non-black side of the family probably gonna be teaching my kids race don't matter, color doesn't matter. All you gotta do is be a good person. We as black people know that's not true. That's not true, right? And I don't want my kids. I don't want my kids thinking like they can they can afford to operate in this world as something else. Cause people gonna look at them and they gonna say they black. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't need that. We don't see color. I don't need that type of rhetoric. I'm raising my children to be to have knowledge of self, and I don't need no interference from the other side of the family telling them something different. If I'm telling my kids they operate in this world as black people, and then they go to their mom and them side and they tell them, oh, color don't matter. Man, listen, we don't got the luxury to be talking to the police like other groups of other ethnicities of people talk to them. We don't. I need my children to be aware that they black when they operate in this world because they gonna get treated differently, and that's the real. That's the reality. And also, yeah, I kind of feel like it's a lot of stuff I can say about it, a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm sure some do. Of course, I love black men for sure. I don't see black either. That's the problem. Yeah. So like, and some of my closest people that I love are not married to black women. And y'all will see them on this channel, right? Y'all probably will see their non-black girlfriends or their non-black wives on this channel as well. You know what I mean? And so I don't denigrate anybody that is in an interracial relationship because too many people I love, I would be talking crazy about people that I love. And you can do whatever you want to do. You can love who you want to love, do whatever you want to do. But for me personally, I just know I got to be with a black woman for real. At the end of the day, I just know that. I like how you did that video about black kids going to predominantly white schools. Yeah. It's a lot that comes with that, and I think even myself, I wasn't aware of what comes with that until I had a friend speaking about her experience going to all white schools growing up, being a black kid, and how She was in school when Obama became president. She was in school when Trayvon Martin happened in a predominantly white schools, in a high school, predominantly white elementary school, and how those conversations were handled. How black folks were like, people were trying to act like Trayvon Martin had to do something for him to get it, to have his life taken away from him. While she's in high school, she's experiencing all these crazy conversations, being one of the few black kids in the school. You know what I mean? Stuff that she experienced and went through. She said she wouldn't wish that on no other black kids. So I understand how, those experiences occur. And also, man, sometimes I think kids only be going in predominantly white schools. I went to predominantly white school for high school. It was hell on earth. I still have nightmares about it a decade later. You see what I'm saying? That type of stuff. People have to deal with these type of things. And they don't really have no safe haven in them predominantly white schools a lot. So if you're gonna go to a good school, sometimes it's better if you're gonna go to if you don't go to a school that's majority black, go to a school that's mixed at least. Mixed at least, because in those environments, you're probably gonna have more people who are empathetic to the plight of black folks. You're gonna have your voice is gonna be heard better than if you're in a school with just predominantly white staff and student body. I worked in a nursing home in, I forget, was it Paducah, Kentucky, full of and I'm sure a lady left me with PTSD, and yes, no safe haven. The staff had zero empathy. They took the side of the racist white. Right. You know what I mean? So I've heard of these instances happening with a lot of black kids. And I also think if you got a black child and they living in non-black environments while also going to non-black schools, it can affect their relationship that they have with their black people. I look at Russell Wilson. I got a lot of respect for Russ, got a lot of love for Russell Wilson. I do, however, believe that Russell Wilson was uncomfortable around black people who were not Jack and Jill, who are not prim and proper, which is why Marshawn Lynch spoke about how Russell Wilson would give his teammates private number. He would call them from private. They weren't having his phone numbers, and he played on the Seattle Seahawks with some brothers that was a little rough around the edges. And the coaching staff would tell them, hey, if you got a problem with anything that's going on with Russ, you talk to us. Don't talk to him. Don't go to him. And they would be like, why we can't talk directly to our teammate? What's going on? And I believe they felt like they had to serve as a buffer between Russell Wilson and his other black teammates who are a little rough around the edges, because Russ didn't have he didn't have experience dealing with people who are not Jack and Jill type black people. And I think it was a little off-putting to him. You know what I mean? So as a black person, we got to learn how to operate with black folks regardless of their background and regardless if they're prim and proper or if they come from the hood. We got to understand how to communicate with our people, and it's important that we understand that. You know what I mean? And I think Russ was, I think it affected his relationship with other black people. Like you said, it didn't affect yours for sure, right? But, I think with Russ, it did affect his relationship with other black people. And I think the most that Russ has found blackness has been through marrying Sierra, his wife, Sierra. Because she's had him in environments like BET type of environment, like stuff like that, and I think he wasn't used to being in them environments at all. And you can tell kind of like how he carried himself. Kind of how he carried himself. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of tell how he was responding to stuff. So, yeah. So y'all can grab some Raising Cane. Hey, look, there y'all go, man. Raising Cane is chicken fresh. They ain't got no seasoning. Well, y'all might got seasoning where y'all at. I think Steven did say he got seasoning where y'all at. The Raising Cane, it's right underneath Illinois. Right. Because when I used to get on the train, the Amtrak train to go to Mississippi, leaving Chicago, we would go through Fulton, Kentucky. Fulton, I believe. The train would go through Fulton, Kentucky. And I'm like, what are we doing in Kentucky? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zaxby's a hit, Steven. Now, Zaxby's, now you speaking my language, brother. Zaxby's, I can do the Zaxby's, bro. Raising Cane's, I'm about to say Raising Canaan. Raising Cane's don't have enough seasoning on it. You need a lot of cane sauce to kind of get through the chicken. And I can't be having that, Joe. Yeah, Zaxby's a hit. First time I had Zaxby's, I was visiting. I was escorting my homegirl to a ball in Hampton, Virginia. That's the first time I had Zaxby's, and it changed my life. You gotta drown your chicken in that sauce. Yeah, Zaxby's is a hit, whether you got the sauce or not. When I had that, I'm like, we ain't have it where I was at in Mississippi, but then I went to grad school in Arkansas. We had a Zaxby's there, and that's when I was like, yes. I was so happy we was buying Zaxby's in Arkansas. I ain't know what to do. Yeah, now the cane sauce is good. The cane sauce really good. I ain't gonna never say it's not. The sauce good for real. The sauce good for real, for real. Oh man. Hey, but look, y'all. I gotta eat something real quick, man. So I'm gonna get back on here a little later on today because I got on so early. But I gotta eat me some food. I'm starving. We talking about this food. I ain't even ate nothing yet. So I'm gonna holler at y'all in a little minute though. All right, peace.